Hi guys, my name's James. Welcome to this week's plumberparts.co.uk video. A long time you guys have waited for Plumbing Disasters and Plumb Prouds to come back. And I've got my friend here, Joshua, from Worthing, to select his favourite Plumb Prouds and his favourite plumbing disasters and present them and talk to us about them. Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Also, later on in this video, we're going to be going out into the general public and asking them what they think they should pay for certain installations.
At the most, £50.
£50, that seems pretty reasonable, I'd say. So, what do we have to ask everyone to do, Josh, before we actually start the video? Let's see if you actually watch Plumber Parts a lot.
You have to subscribe.
Yes.
And you have to like this video and comment on this video.
Comment on this video. And also, the last thing you have to do is hold tight. Hold tight. Let's get on with the video, and I'll see you soon. Why do I always say see you soon?
Part of your thing.
Yeah. I'll
see you soon.
So then, obviously, this is the first time that we've had like another person come on and do Plumbing Disasters and Plumb Proud. Why don't you tell everyone at Plumber Parts how you think you've got the the credentials to pick these photos?
I think I have a very good eye for very good installations. You take a lot of pride in your work, as I do.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I see a lot of Plumb Prouds, and I think, damn, that is a good.
Damn, that's a good Plumb Proud. Josh said, I'm a qualified plumber. I'm a gas fitter. Are you a gas fitter? He's a qualified plumber, he's a qualified gas fitter. He's a qualified loft crawler.
Unvented as well.
Unvented. Look, what I'm trying to say is Josh, he's a fully qualified man. You know, he knows about all this sort of stuff. That's why we're not just going to beat around the bush anymore. We're going to jump in and dive into Josh's plumbing disasters and his Plumb Prouds. If you want to be included on this video as well, send us over your posts by just putting it up online, tagging @plumberparts and #PlumbProud, and you never know, you might make the grade. And if it's a bad one, hashtag
Plumb Proud. Oh no, Plumbing Disasters. Plumbing Disasters. Hashtag Plumbing Disasters.
So, number one, Josh, what's this here? What are we looking at?
The story is that someone put a cap over the pressure relief outside. Now, I've actually never physically seen an expansion vessel split like this.
Why is it? I would have thought it'd be brown. Bounds Interiors. I don't think I've ever seen one of them do that.
I think it's incredible, the amount of force to split that.
Can you imagine you looked at every other component on the system and thought, hold on, I better just set the expansion vessel. And then you looked at that last, you're like, oh right. That's the sort of thing you learn when you're an apprentice. Also, why do they always put expansion vessels at the back of the boiler?
I know, it's really irritating. And the thing is when they're blown, you take it out and then all of this gets soaking wet.
And you ruin Doris's worktop.
When she gets angry, she's like a Hulk.
She just goes mental. Oh yeah. It's not a touchscreen television.
Copper Skills. I think that's actually a really good name.
That is actually a good name. Like those clips.
Is that? Oh no, that's. Oh no, is that?
No, that's special, isn't it?
That is special.
Is that brass? Is that a brass soldered fit?
That looks really neat.
And also, I've got so much time for black waste as well. Little fanny valve there. What do you call them? Fanny trap.
Fanny trap. Is that 300?
Is that 300 mil? oh no, it's not. It's actually 250 mil. Which means the whole house is going to burn down and flood at the same time.
It's true.
Some people would ignore all the beautiful work and all the thought and effort that went into this because the drop after the ton dish before the first bend was 250 millimetre, not 300. Sad.
Out of order. But I love how this guy is used, it might be a woman.
Could be a woman.
This person. You know what, I've got a lot of time for people who use their benders.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I just don't think, the 45 joints are, just get your benders out and give it a bit of a...
Give it a wangle. And that means you get hench. Flow rates are kept up, all that sort of thing. That is a Velo secondary return pump up there, I think.
I have noticed that he hasn't finished the...
No drain off cap on the bottom one. Copper Skills. If you have finished this job and you filled it up, did it leak? Be honest now.
Or you should have just...
I can't believe we're picking holes in someone's Plumb Proud. No one's going to send them in if we do that. Oh.
Yes!
We love straight pipes.
Everything about it is just perfect.
I mean, he's been like, or she, spirit level there.
Yep.
Spirit level there.
I've got a lot of time for people who get stuff straight. So when you look at it and you're like, so straight.
So there's going to be...
No, they've really thought about this.
What have we got coming down here and then going across here?
Pressure relief.
I don't think so. No, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a spirit level holder. They put them there and there. That's what it is.
Spirit level holder.
It's got to be.
Look at that. Yes!
They've done all this great work. They obviously know what they're doing.
Yeah.
A little bit of 15 mil, push cap on the end, boom, sorted, done. That's going to be the blow off there. That's going to join there. That's going to come down into that. And then we're going to have our ton dish just there. And then right after it, we're gonna do 18 elbows like that.
Yeah.
And then off, out, perfectly within regs to make sure that the reg heads are happy.
That's it. That's really, really
So who's
good.
this?
Dawn
Till Dusk.
Dust.
Plumbing.
Dust?
Dawn Till Dusk.
Dusk. Oh, right, we got it. Dawn Till Dusk Plumbing Heating.
I was like, Dawn Till Dusk. It is a lady. Turns out it's not. Dawn Till Dusk Plumbing and Heating.
Okay, that's good.
DBCFC.
What do you think it stands for?
Derby County Football Club?
That's actually very good, James. Well done, mate. That's very, very
be
good.
that.
I think obviously they got a bit confused with the horizontal and the vertical flues. Obviously because that's definitely a horizontal one.
Yes.
I love the lead work.
Is that lead or is that silver gaff?
That's, yeah. It's that
I think
duct
there might be a
tape.
bit of both. You could sort this out with a pina colada because that'd have the little brolly on the top of it, wouldn't it?
That would work.
Just
Yeah.
nice little bit of roof work there as well at the back. Sauna feel, that is.
Oh, is it good?
It is good, but you don't want to walk on it in high heels. Dom Hewitt _ plumbing.
Obviously, forget about the paintwork because obviously that's nothing to do with plumbing.
Yeah.
But how this guy has done it in one bit of copper, and he's
Beautiful.
literally it's like a little offset, 90.
90. No, he's got another offset there. Look, so that's coming out off the wall, that bit there.
Double
isn't it?
offset.
You've got a little offset there.
And then a little,
A little 45. Well, a little
yeah.
22. That's probably a 21 and a half. That is beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's really good. Do you know what? When you do it with no joints, you just like, it is good.
Would you have wrote something along the wall underneath that?
Do
What
you
would
know
have
what?
put?
When I do a lot of
Right.
boiler installations, I actually do put my name. I'm one of those people, and I put the date.
There you go.
Yeah.
You put like a newspaper cutting in there or anything like that. No, it's beautiful and it is nice to see someone take a bit of pride. They've obviously used a little secret there to get that nice and shiny. I think we all know what that is.
Also,
Yes, wee-wees, ammonia. But that was Dom Hewitt _ plumbing. It was nice that we could share that with Massive, get it out there. Remember, hashtag Plumb Proud if you want to send your great work in. And I've got to say, we were saying earlier, you get boilers, like wall-mounted combi boiler, with the pipes going into the bottom of it. It's getting a bit boring, that. I mean, all right, great, you can use a spirit level. This here, though, looks simple, doesn't it? But actually, it takes more than a spirit level. It takes spirit to do it.
so this one I really like.
Really? What?
So I can imagine you're just using the urinal, but you might as well just wee on your
How is that?
your shoes.
How is that? What has happened there? What are they doing? That's a gully. Yeah. That is a gully.
They might as well have just like tiled all of this.
Yeah.
So you just wee on the tiles.
Like a sort of normal urinal.
Yeah, into the gully, but it will obviously go onto your feet as well.
Yeah, it will splash a little bit, won't it? They're quite close together as well. Do you get? I'm really bad now. I mean, I don't think I've got a small willy. I don't think I've got a big willy. I'm an average man. And sometimes I'm literally busting for a wee at the pub. And I'll go in there, someone will stand next to me, and that's it, I can't. I just can't.
You just have to kind of
Pretend. I just stand there and like look up, and I'll be like, oh, weather's good, isn't it? And they'll be like, oh yeah.
you actually
yeah.
engage in
And
conversation.
Often, sometimes, we're trying to draw away from the fact that I'm not weeing and I'm pretending to wee. So then a little jizzle and then a jiggle,
What?
a little jiggle,
What are you
and
doing?
then back in, and then I have to go back in a few minutes later. And they probably
Okay.
think, well, that's a bit weird.
So I'm one of those people who actually just go to a toilet cubicle.
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a shy weer.
I'm exactly the same.
I never get to a point where I'm super desperate, but if I did, I would have to use one of these. Then I'd kind of
That
corner
one,
myself
the corner
in.
one, yeah, you wouldn't use that
And
one.
I wouldn't be like straight on. I kind of
I've got a chippy mate called Lloyd, and when he goes to the toilet, he undoes his belt, he undoes his button, his flies, and literally pulls his trousers down.
Oh my
gosh. And his boxes. Oh, what are you doing? Anyway, Evs Lewis, well done, mate. Lewis for Evs, innit? Oh, someone's been on holiday. This is abroad plumbing.
yeah.
This is.
So I don't go abroad a lot, but obviously Times with James. Hashtag Times. No, it's not. It's at Times with James. That's his other channel. That's my other channel. Head over there.
Yeah, this is definitely Spanish. Or yeah, I always see this sort of thing when I go on holiday. And
I think this is like a really dangerous thing
Yeah.
because the UK is obviously regs everything.
Yeah.
And this would never happen in the UK.
Well, that, I mean, often you'll see them actually on the roof of a building.
I've got a
solar
friend.
panel.
I've got
Yeah.
a friend. He had this above his
Friend?
toilet. Friend who lived in Poland. That actually came off the brackets, smashed his toilet apart, and flooded his apartment or whatever it is. Personally, I think that's really dangerous.
B-Day as well.
I was saying, actually, do you know what? It's good they used a white bin bag on that white bin with the white sweep.
Did they send this through as a plumbing disaster, or were they proud of this install? Because it does look like nice tiling. I mean, it looks like, they've used some nice like vinyl tiles or whatever on the floor.
I think they actually did send it through as a plumbing disaster.
Okay, good. So that's from Fido Bedowi. Fido Bedowi. This is on my garage.
Your classic builder.
Yeah.
This is.
Don't worry, Maureen. We don't need to get a plumber out yet.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll put the roof on. We'll seal all the doors and windows.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put a bit of 40mm out, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Nice to see the Sparkies first fixed as well.
Liz.
Check out their noggins. All their noggins down there. First choice heating. Ooh.
I think that's a 1. I think it's just due to the font.
The font, yeah.
But this guy, he actually sends in quite a lot of things. I do see a lot.
Cheers, first choice heating.
Good choice.
For sending those stuff through.
Good choice.
Good choice of photo.
The first
I hope you
choice.
sorted this out, or did you just rip this off Google? Did you type into Google plumbing disasters?
Probably did.
Hashtag plumbing disaster as well. If you find something at work, usually it's in the pub, you're doing a wee, or pretending to do a wee, and you're looking, you're like, what is that bit of plumbing up there? Pub plumbing, always a plumbing disaster, because no one cares. Hit me up with the next photo.
Boom.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You'd never know what it was, would you?
I wonder what Shrimp Lord thinks of this.
Shrimpy. Oh, Shrimp Lord. Corona boy. Who drinks Corona? Seriously, mate. Stop drinking Corona. Do you like Corona? Drink ale from now on, Shrimp Lord, and stop sculling rosé. That is beautiful. I mean, what boiler is that? It's an old Baxi or something like that under there, isn't it? You're trying to tell by what... I mean, I like them... They're like, oh yeah, we've got to show that still. Seriously, what the fuck is going on there? I mean, why is there nothing around here? It's like the boiler used to be in a wall that was tiled.
Yeah.
And now they were like, oh, can you move that into the cupboard?
I do think whoever did this, obviously they were actually probably really proud of it. They thought, actually, do you know what? I can't see the boiler. It's just disappeared.
Terence, that's ugly, that boiler. Can you sort it out on Saturday morning?
Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
God.
I'll just put some tiles on it.
I'll put some towels on it, some towels on it.
And I like the holes as well, obviously for the ventilation.
Yeah, well, I've thought about that. It's very important.
That's good, and I like, obviously, you can see all the components down here as well.
Oh!
Okay, yeah. This is another one that I really, really like.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
A lot of people nowadays use lasers.
Yeah.
Do you use lasers?
No, don't use lasers. No, don't like them. Dangerous. We've all seen Short Circuit 2. Seen Short Circuit with Johnny Five? Oh well. Is that 300 mil? That's the question.
What we could do is we could go on the manufacturer's instructions and find out how big that is, and then we could.
Yeah, bring that down. Well, it's pretty much the length of that bit there, isn't
That's
it?
true, actually. Yeah.
I think they're only 295 mil.
Oh.
So this is not a plumb
It's
pad
not
anymore.
good. This isn't good.
No, hardwood heating. We're only pulling your plonker. It's a beautiful job, mate. Really, really nice.
Are you one of these people that would put plyboard up?
Yes, 100%.
And then
yeah, I love all that. It gives you a blank canvas to work with because let's face it, this is art. Yeah. And I like the way he's hidden all his wiring behind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see the back of that. Just be loads of screws sticking through and wires hanging
Be
down.
something like this.
It would be something like that. That's no one sees that,
You can't see it.
and you're not gonna.
So whoever did this, okay, now I think you know who you are, you know what you've done, and you do understand what's gone wrong here. Because what's happened is obviously you've got a radiator that's a bit too small. You haven't gone like the next 100 mil or the next 150 mil,
Yeah.
depending on the brand of the radiators.
Yeah.
Trade radiators, by the way.
Hey Nick.
Hey.
1 extension, 2 extension, 3
Three.
extension, 4, 5 extension, 6 extension down at the valve.
But I just think obviously you've gone kind of too far.
You could obviously just get your cutters out, snip, elbow, 45, up into that, bang, you're done. It's in the right
But
position.
Jimmy, that means draining the system down.
Yeah, I know, mate, but come on. All right, even better then. Iron to 15 mil compression, a little bit of 15 mil.
Bit of chrome, yeah.
Everyone does that.
Beautiful.
Oh, we all love that. Jack Harris, thanks for that.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Jack. That's a nice little find there, mate.
Lovely.
Hope you sorted it out. And if you did sort it out, send us through a photo as well in the usual places. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can follow us on Snapchat as well, which on Sunday mornings is a bit of a risk when I open my phone up. I'm like, whoa, what have I been doing? Oh,
Okay, mate.
This guy's a bit of a Instagram legend, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know.
This is good.
Jay Williams Heating, beautiful work here, man. How did he do it?
Yeah. Can you please just, I don't know.
The only way I can think is that he got it in his benders, and he went, "Eek," and then he moved it, and then went, "Eek," and then he moved it. And then
I've heard people where they fill the pipe up with water.
What, pressurised?
Cap both. Well, no, just normal water. Just like poured a mug of water in your pipe.
Yeah.
And then they cap both ends and then
What,
bent
acts like
it.
a bending spring?
Yeah, I think we should definitely give it a go.
I love the way he's brassoed that as well. He's definitely used brasso there.
And is this a 22mm drain off?
Yeah. You can see that that's a lot of detritus from his wiring when he's been cleaning off with the wire wall, which you get down your throat, and later in life will give you lung cancer. Just like this job does. Let's face it, we're all going to die basically of being a plumber sooner or later. Asbestos,
Knee replacement.
back replacement.
I think I'm the same height as you.
No, you're not. I've got Timberlands on.
Oh. Oh! I really like this.
Yes. Oh man, what a tool as well.
That is good.
Yeah.
I bought one of these recently, and I can't actually undo.
What, the little side bit? Just give it a spray, little tap. Boom,
Okay, I'll
sorted.
try.
That, mate, I've had one of them probably 10 years, the same one, and it's never let me down.
Really?
Never let me down.
Have you got the same
They quite
blade?
easily do this. That is so unlucky.
No, but look how lucky it is. Though.
Oh yeah, he didn't quite, but he's still going to have to replace that.
Well, of course he will, but you think, cool, mate, that could have been disastrous.
Blimey, governor.
He also does quite a lot of good at Plumb Prouds.
Yeah. I mean, just think about the actual plumbing as well here, aspect. Back in the day. Whoever did that in 1950 or 60 or whatever, literally has laid that right there, and then they put one underneath, and they've got that there.
It's a bit of
That's
nail.
probably a bit later on. Bit of a nail, the old nail.
Yeah, the old nail.
Here's the old nail.
Turn it round.
I'll tap it up a bit, now it's level now. So there's more than one plumbing disaster happening here. Borderline plumbing disaster there from NC Home, but well done, mate. I mean, use my little tip there, hopefully, when you lift the thing up, put the board onto your blade.
Yeah. Select the depth.
A ruler.
That's very
Don't just
good.
go all the way down.
No. I have to admit, I'm one of those people that will go all the way down
But it
and
uses
risk
a lot
it.
of battery.
Oh, that's actually true.
Yeah, if you have it higher
I didn't
up,
think of that.
the blade's got less to bite and it will just eat better. Oh,
Okay, this one is, Precise Plumbing.
size plumbing.
This is really good.
Nice little bit of underfloor there.
Okay, so I'm not thinking any of that. I'm not really looking at any of this, but I'm looking at this. He's thought about draining the whole system down because I think this was to feed some showers.
Oh my God,
So look,
this is amazing.
there's one, and then
This is amazing.
there's another one. There's another one. There's another one.
Why? But why though? How bad's the system?
Well, maybe he thinks it's just going to suddenly leak. That will probably manifold.
That runs under there and goes up to that. That does.
Oh
So
yeah.
that goes up.
I think we could be detectives.
So look, we need to drain this down. So it's bang, bang,
bang,
bang,
bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang, bang. Precise Dot Plumbing. If you're watching this, like, can you just sketch over the top what you've actually got going on here? Please tell us.
I need to know.
Everyone will be like, oh, I didn't know that. Why are they running a YouTube about plumbing if they don't know what they're doing?
You're not even a plumber.
You're not even a plumber anymore. All you do is make YouTube videos.
Oh no, this is awful.
Where's that come from? Can
No.
we actually see the screen? Oh yeah, we can see the screen.
Can you put like a vote up?
Yeah, we
like,
can
some
do a
voting?
poll on this one.
Okay, this
We
one.
can do a poll.
Now, would you scoop it out or would you push it back in? Remember, there is a bit down here as well, already on his nice towel.
It doesn't even look like poo, does it? It almost looks like lamb balti. Like that looks like a lamb balti. And I love lamb balti. That's like my one. I don't go much hotter. I'm not a hottie person. No, lamb balti every time. I mean, it might be lamb, might not be. Don't know.
I don't think I'll eat that one. I've got a little tip here. Flush the toilet before you remove a toilet.
Yeah, but if it's blocked, you know,
Okay,
exacerbating the problem, aren't you?
yeah.
You know?
Well, but then would you pull a toilet out if it's blocked? No, you wouldn't, because then you would flood the place with beasties. So
Tiddly.
Yeah,
I
no.
love that. It's tiddly, isn't it?
but do you know what it is?
This. So we've got two heating elements in here.
Yeah.
It's like an electric underfloor heating circuit.
So Ryan.
Astley Ryan.
Let's just say Ryan. The whole point of this setup is so when he does a job and he wants to heat test his pipework, and the boiler has no gas to it or no oil
Very
or
nice.
LPG or whatever, he can heat it up via these two elements and pressurize the system
So it's got
And
a
it
little
also
filling-
has
oh,
a
look, it's got a
filter.
little filling spigot
Yeah,
on there.
it's really, really good.
Hold on. What's that all about? That's not in regs.
It's like the pandas doing in 300 million pandas.
Yeah, really, really nice little setup.
I think if I was doing a lot of site work, which I don't, but if I did, I'd build one of these.
Yeah, that's
I think it's
decent,
really,
isn't it?
really good.
I'd just put a coil like that went round and round and round. Then I'd put a cushion on it, and then I'd put George on it, and he'd sit there and be like, "Brrr." Guys, I thought it'd be a good idea to go out into the general public, the actual people that we work for, our customers, to ask them a few simple questions about plumbing and plumbers. Namely, how much they think they should pay for a tap change or a boiler change, and also, what do they think of plumbers in general? So, let's pop over to the streets of Saffron Walden and find out.
It's okay, Drew. I love you.
Middle class bread. Number one, what's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed, can I ask you a question about plumbers? What would you say is your stereotypical plumber?
One which will come and have a look at it and charge for it as well.
Really? So
just to give us an estimate.
So not the bum crack thing?
What's the bomb crack?
When they kneel down and their bum comes out over their jeans?
No, luckily no, not that.
How much would you expect to pay for something like a tap change?
Including the price of the tap, or at the most £50.
£50? That seems pretty reasonable, I'd say. How much would you expect to
Are
pay?
you a plumber?
I am, yeah. How much would you expect to pay for a gas boiler service?
Well, I know that because I get my gas boiler service, about £60.
About £60. It's cheaper than Worthing, where he's from Brighton.
Are you a plumber as well? You are very expensive.
What comes into your mind when you think of your stereotypical plumber?
Normally very salt of the earth people, and will go beyond the requirements, in my experience anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So how much would you expect to pay labour charge for something like a tap change?
No idea. Probably 40 quid an hour.
40 quid an hour?
I normally do my own plumbing.
Oh. Do you go on YouTube to find out about it?
Occasionally, but I had someone who taught me he's a plumber. He's a really salt of the earth bloke.
Well, look, I hope you have a great day today. I hope loads of people come and watch you as well, and I'll see you soon.
Cheers, bye.
Thank you, cheers. Right then, so we've interrupted the fantastic lunch of this young man here called...
Jim.
Oh, great name. That's my name. All the best people are called Jim. Jim, we're walking around Saffron Walden today. We're actually from a YouTube channel, and what we're doing is we're asking people what first comes into their mind when they think of the stereotypical plumber.
I've got to be careful because I'm local and I know a few.
I'm local as well.
Very professional, but in general, when you hear about them, they haven't got the best of reputations. What do you mean, reputation-wise with a plumber? What the first thing you think about?
Well, I mean, for instance, everyone thinks electricians are just absolutely creme de menthe, and also sort of like labourers are a bit more scruffy and rough around the edges. So where do you think plumbers land in that spectrum?
I think a little bit, reputation-wise, a bit bodgers. You know, they come round and almost anyone could be a plumber, but they're not. You know, it's a bit more.
Exactly that.
Dealing with electricity is more sort of dangerous than dealing with water.
Exactly. How much would you expect to pay labour charge for something like a new radiator in your living room?
Probably about, what, including fitting?
Yeah.
I'd say around between £400 and £500.
Yeah, that's probably about right. And how much would you expect labour charge just for, say, a tap change?
Tap change, £100. No, 50.
No, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We'll go with £100. I am now standing at a lovely flower stall here that's being run by
Julie.
Right, Julie. I was just explaining to you that we're from a YouTube channel about plumbing, and I just want to ask you, what is the thing that comes into your head when you think about stereotypical plumbers and just plumbers in general?
That there's not enough plumbers about.
So, have you had a problem in the past where you've called someone up or you've had a leak at home and you've rung a plumber and they've not turned up?
Not that they've not turned up, it's just a job to get hold of one to come out in the first place.
Especially in Saffron Walden. Do you grow these flowers at your own nursery?
Yes, we do.
Who does the plumbing?
Nobody. Nothing's gone wrong.
You just
so far,
rely on
yeah.
God to do it.
Yeah.
How much would you expect to pay, like labour fee, when it came to sort of a tap change? Or, yeah, just a labour fee on tap change.
A fee. I'm so out of touch with everything now. I suppose they're looking, I don't know, £40, £50 an hour, I would think. I don't know.
That's probably about right. All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions, right? They're just like one way or the other answers. Okay, so for instance, bourbon cream or custard cream?
Custard.
Really, not bourbon? Okay, red or white wine?
White.
Everything's going wrong here. Vegan or machine gun cows to death and eat them?
Machine gun cows to death and eat them.
I can't believe you just said that. You're a sick person, Judy. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Have a lovely day, and I hope you sell loads of flowers and stuff as well. Thanks. So then, guys, there you go. We're at the end of this very first Plumbing Disasters and Plumb Proud video with Joshua here. The yin and yang of plumbing. That's why we have that disc that rolls around with the yin and the yang on it and all that. A little bit of a burp there. So, Josh, tell everyone how they can get their photos banged onto this system of fantasticness or this sewer of detritus.
So if you've got something you're very, very proud of, there is a hashtag Plumb Proud. Huh? Or if you've got something that you think is absolutely awful,
You found it.
go hashtag Plumbing Disasters.
Of course, you can direct message us as well. That's a lot better because usually it can be a lot more risque. Thanks very much for watching all the way to the end, guys, and thanks ever so much for all our fantastic contributors and the Plumb Proud and Plumbing Disasters. Please come back again next week. We'll be returning very soon to have a look at more of your Plumbing Disasters and Plumb Proud videos. Remember to check out my vlog channel, and if you want to buy any tools, the links are below. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you soon. Hold tight!